akong dalawang bisita, my nephew and yung asawa niya, si Kuya John at si Ate Claire. And yung ibibigay ko sa kanila ngayon ay isang card ng money habitudes. So, titingnan natin kung ano yung mga money habits ng mag-asawang ito through the cards. At mayroon tayong tatlo, that's me. And then, eto naman is, sometimes it depends. And the other card is, that's not me. So, ilalagay niyo dito, mayroong mga statements sa cards na to. In the deck of cards, we have some statements tungkol sa attitude on money ng bawat isa. And they're going to consider now kung sila ba to, or sometimes, or hindi sila ito. So, we will give them time to arrange these cards accordingly sa choices nila kung sino-sino sila. And then after that, we will interpret ano yung resulta at ano yung money habitude ng bawat isa sa kanila. So, you may just read ate and continue doing your work. So, when you want to know your habit on money, you may just use money habitude cards. So, eto yung magbibigay sa atin ng information on what is your money personality as a wife and what is your money personality as a husband. Then, how are you going to mesh these two money personalities na malaki na kayo nang kayo ay nagkikita, and especially that you are now in marriage, you have to know what's your money habit. Now, you have to know that anything measured will get improved. So, kahit anong magkatikting na area, especially with respect to money, na i-assess ninyong mag-asawa, then you will grow and you will be able to improve whatever needs improvement in your marriage, especially na pag-financial management. So, this is just one game wherein you can start identifying your money habitudes. So, what we are going to do next is we look into the That's Me category. So, in the That's Me category, you are going to count what is the highest color that you put or you placed in this particular category. So, you have how many violets, and you have how many brown, and you have how many green, and then the red and the yellow. Okay, so for the brown kuya, you have 4, and then for the violet, you have 5. For the giving, you have 4. So, tie sila sa brown at saka sa green. Tapos, tag-isa sa red and carefree. So, si kuya, that's me, na eto yung internal money habit niya, no? And I just do not know, kasi sila lang namang dalawa yung nagsasama, I just do not know kung manifested ba to talaga sa marriage nila. So, I have a plan for how I spend and save my money. I only buy what I plan to buy. I research high-priced things the way I can. I stop and think about my choices before I spend my money. I know the difference between what I need. So, si kuya, yung highest niya na cards ay ang violet. So, eto yung dominant sa kanya, ate. So, eto yung dominant habit niya, yung planning. Tapos, yung second dominant niya, medyo tie si security at saka si giving. Kay ate naman, ano yung highest?
Planning.
Okay, so si ate, violet, 5 din yung cards niya for planning. And then, tie yung security at saka carefree. Anong tie mo, kuya? Security and giving. Okay, and then, isang giving at saka isang sponsor. Okay, so shall we proceed? So, silang dalawa, dominant nila yung planning. So, planning, how do you see yourself? How do others see you? How do you see yourself and how others see you? You are responsible, accomplished, driven, and conservative. And then, advantages maybe you make intentional money decisions based on values and desired long-term outcomes. Talagang pinag-iisipan ng dalawang ito. So, totoo ba yan? Totoo. And they have, tingnan nyo, they have reserves to pay for the unexpected. So, meron silang pang-emergency. Oo. And then, set and accomplish goals. So, meron sila talagang, nagpa-plan sila kung ano yung gusto nilang goal. Maybe siguro, meron silang goal for travel, and they set aside funds for that. And then, buy items you really want that will retain value. So, hindi sila masyadong bumibili kung hindi valuable para sa kanila yung bagay na yon. And they have a sense of well-being and control. So, in this case, meron silang disiplina sa kanilang sarili. Yung challenges lang nila. Ito yung challenges. They feel pressured to spend in ways that don't fit their budget or values. So, pag sinasabihan mo sa kanila na ito yung spend this amount, and then wala sa lista nila, kasi planner sila wala sa goals nila, medyo napipressure sila minsan. Correct?
Yes.
Correct. Yung challenge nila, pag expected sila to help others, parang challenge talaga, kasi they have this plan na, eto yung perang ito, and then minsan, hindi na spend whatever is the intention for that money, and then hindi na spend dahil they are expected to help others, so they have to divert the funds. So yon, napipressure din sila dyan. They find it hard to respond to new opportunities because they are a planner, and yung second dominant habitude is security. Talagang ang daming questions ng dalawang ito. Pag somebody is selling insurance to them, somebody is selling mutual funds or bonds to them, kasi they want to be secure and they want to be sure na tugma sa plans nila. So, nagtatanong, para saan ba yan? Magkano ba yan? Saan pupunta yung pera namin? Kailan namin makukuha? Magkano yung makuha namin? Correct, Kuya?
Yes.
Yes. And they find it hard to adopt or let go of a plan. Anong take mo dito, ate? Do you find some difficulty in letting go of a plan? Nakaplano na kayong punta kayo ng beach this time. Ito yung budget niyo. Biglang merong dumating na ibang pressures ng activity. So, they find it hard to let go. And be intolerant or impatient when others do not meet their standards or have different values. So, medyo hindi nila masyadong naiintindihan yung iba. Bakit sila? Wala silang priorities, wala silang plan. Bakit? Yung parang ganon. They hide or withhold information from significant others to stay in control of the money. So, yung challenge nila, maybe, si security naman, yung pangalawa ninyong dominant, eto, very thrifty, prepared, pero minsan nga suspicious. Kaya, hindi sila masyadong good client for insurance. And, gusto nila, pag security, gusto nila nakaka-cheap sila palagi. Yung gusto nila, meron silang nakakatawad sila sa mga bagay-bagay na gusto nilang bilhin. Tumatawa. And, advantages, they have a budget, financial goals, and savings. They shop wisely for value items. They protect money by being conservative. They save now to have more choices later. They take care of possessions so they last. And discipline to make choices, and they usually delay gratification. And they can get to your money in case of emergency. So, mayroon talaga silang pang-emergency.
I agree. Yes, I agree with the things that have been said, na we don't actually spend money right away because we already have a budget for everything. It has been planned already. So, yes, if there is an activity or may mga kailangang paggastuhan na it's not on the list naman, so matinding discussion pa yan, no, before we can come up with the decision if we're gonna go through it or not. And then, yes, yung security then we really opt for value. At totoo talaga sa dinami-daming nagbebenta ng insurance sa amin. Bihira lang talaga kaming mag-yes. Although kinukonsider namin kasi alam naman namin na mahalaga din siya. But then, sa daming options, we have to make sure that we receive the right one. But that's the advantage. We acknowledge it that sometimes you're missing opportunities because we're having a hard time to decide right away.
Yes. So, yun yung mga sikrito nila kung bakit sila nagsasucceed sa marriage nila in the area of money.
So, as what my wife said, talagang pinagplanuhan. And we have considerations on the money we've spent, especially we have a kid is
Into
schooling, we have our growing parents as well with us, so we have to take considerations on the spending wise of the money. So, medyo tight.
So they are actually in the sandwich generation wherein they have children to send to school and at the same time they also are taking care of aging parents. But then because they're planners and at the same time they're looking into their security, medyo magkatugma sila sa area na yan. No? Dahil they have the same money habits, they seldom have conflicts, arguments with respect to money. So, yon lang ang tip natin sa araw na to.